Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-0 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In is Christian Yelich as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting first.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Lays off 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Wrong for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Next for Milwaukee, number 18, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Fowler on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting fifth.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. The 3-2, and that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Standing in, Yasmani Grandal, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 2 for 3. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
Count even at 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Into the box now, Eric Thames. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Eric Thames.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. In there, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Martinez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Chase Anderson.
Now at the plate, Chase Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Grandal moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Now batting, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0. DeYoung is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
This is foul right side. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The 2-0 on the way. He is looked at for the first strike. Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder, Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Yelich, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Brian Braun. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box now, number 18. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swing and a liner, but foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Jose Martinez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Martinez, 30 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hit on the ground. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they recover to put the tag on him for the out. How about that for a crazy play?
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Circle change there. Called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup. but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Number 18 has got it, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas as we begin the top of the 4th.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
A ball and a strike now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. First delivery to him on the way, and that misses inside 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Grandal, base runner at first with one out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First offering on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand one. They lead it 1-0. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One-two pitch coming to Fowler. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Three and 0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Goldschmidt swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this will get all the way to the wall now. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. Throw won't get him.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Anderson will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That's wide, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two balls and a strike to Molina. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Chase Anderson. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
And for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder. Lorenzo.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ground ball left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Ball 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. John Gant takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
John Gant.
Ryan Braun will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Kane on second. Yelich at first. 1 gone. Lays off 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 18.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 18, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and this is low, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Two down, runners at first and second. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Kane rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming, here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And right into the shift. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Number 19 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Sharp ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're down 4-0. John Brebbia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 60, John Brebbia.
In now, Eric Thames, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Eric Thames.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead 0-1. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Drilled down the line, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Anderson.
Into the box now, Chase Anderson. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he pops up the bunt attempt. No for there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Arcia is off at first with 2 away.
Ball 3.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-1, here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're in front 4-0. Colton Wong will stand in. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Up next for the Cardinals.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swinging a soft liner. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-0 delivery, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 8. Ryan Braun.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. First offering on its way, and that misses low and away. Ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Fastball just inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 to count. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey.
2-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch.
Now
might have been just out of the zone,
18.
but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Standing in now, number 18. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Braun leads off first with 1 away. Three and 2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Please.
Giovanni Gallegos takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Lined hard toward right center, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. Arcia trying to get there, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. From the stretch, there's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board. And now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Claudio.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Giovanni.
Tyler O'Neill will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals, number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. 2-0, here it is. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cardinals 1. Brett Cecil has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off for the Brewers, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-2. Carpenter is over to take a look. Here's a pop-up now. Molina shading to his right. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's 1 for 2. Grandal, the runner at second with 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Grandal blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Nero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Wong for 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First delivery to him on the way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Brewers lead it 5-1. Matt Albers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brewers, number 43, Matt Albers.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, previously against Matt Albers. He's 1 for 5.
Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's Colton Wong now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pitch is popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First offering on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Thames takes it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fowler on third with 2 out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. Milwaukee leads it 5-1. Carlos Martinez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Martinez.
So digging in now, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Now a hard liner toward short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 8, Brian Long.
Standing in, Ryan Braun. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, number 18.
So coming to the plate, number 18. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in now, Yadier Molina, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. And Molina's aboard at base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. At the plate, Jose Martinez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The third baseman, number 13.
Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. DeYoung at second. Molina is over at first with 1 away. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Jairo Munoz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Ball 1. His guys trailed by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Fastball just missed above the zone.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chase Anderson is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.